Hey everyone, it's T-Lessa here, and in this video I will be giving my own personal take on how Genshin creates whales through their marketing and overall game design. I kinda keep up with Genshin news, and I noticed that Genshin made 2 billion in sales in their first year and then 4 billion in sales last year, which is absolutely crazy to think about. Like, they got their marketing down really well. They're one of the few games that have these really good character designs and overall aesthetic. It really persuaded people to spend money and invest in the game. Even for people who aren't super addicted to it. Casual gamers spending some money on the game. And I think this all has to do with how great the character trailers are. Like, when you see it, they always have like music and all that. Like, it emulates the character's personality really well. When you see like Hu Tao's trailer, Albedo's trailer, Zhongli's, it's really well done. And this type of drip marketing is really good for Genshin Impact as a brand because it incentivizes people to get the new character because they look really good and they're really strong and they have really unique abilities. So there's like a lot of good things that can persuade people to spend money on the game. Also, we are at a time in Genshin where there are more 5 stars than 4 stars, which is kind of crazy, but I get it, you know. The game wants people to wish. So, of course, they gotta release more 5 stars, and of course, they're gonna be much better, much stronger than 4 stars. Another component is that the community likes to leak content and character designs, which gets people hyped up much earlier. And when it comes down to why people play Genshin Impact, the wishing screen is really satisfying. Personally, I really like it when it glows gold and it's like, whoa, I got the 5 star. And getting a weapon is really nice. So there's a lot of fun things to do when it comes to wishing. Another thing that forces people to become whales is that Genshin Impact is able to tap into that target audience of people that are whales or can potentially become one. While I haven't played that many other gacha games, I have noticed after trying Tower Fantasy that there is a difference in how Genshin does things, and it has to be mainly due to their play style. It's really simple and easy to pick up. There's no weird combos to do, and if you haven't played any type of gacha game, it's really easy. I've been playing Genshin Impact for like 2 years now, and I basically knew how to play the game in the first 2 months I started taking the game seriously. What I think is that Genshin knows that 80% of their total sales comes from 20% of their player base. When you take it into consideration that they only need one whale to spend maybe like 1,000 to 2,000 on the game, then it's like, it doesn't really matter how much dolphins or low spenders pay, because they really want to just satisfy that one whale, because the whale is the one who is spending the most money consistently, because they are really devoted and loyal to the game. That's why they have the constellations, the crowning abilities, the 5-star weapons, many things to really enhance a whale's experience in the game, helping them kill things faster, and overall making it much faster to complete things and to beat Abyss. Genshin really designs their 5 stars well, and it creates many opportunities for old players to try new team comps. That's why becoming a whale is nice, because you're able to buy all these really awesome 5 stars and create many different types of team comps and elemental reactions that you wouldn't have been able to do if you didn't spend all this sort of money to the game. Many players don't have a lot of free time and wish to max everything out, which is why Genshin did a really good job in tapping into this target market, since they are the ones that spend the most and give them the most revenue. That is why Genshin Impact's focus is to make whales have an enjoyable experience playing the game, because those are the people that are spending the money and are really devoted to the game. How Genshin creates whales is that they kind of force people to wish. They really create that sense of FOMO, that you really need to get this character right now, even though they'll come back a year later. No, like, this character is in this storyline, this Archon quest, you gotta get them right now, and you gotta show devotion to your favorite characters and make them look complete in a way by getting their 5-star weapon, leveling up, doing all the things. There's not many opportunities to gain Primogems. That's why you need to spend some money in order to get a character on the banner. There's lots of new characters coming out, so for the average player, you really want to maximize your time, make things easier, beat Spiral Abyss. There's many goals to achieve, and you need the stronger characters, or you need the different niche team comps in order to complete everything. Artifact luck isn't predetermined, which is why it is very important to get the right 5 stars, spend money, get them, and then get their weapon. It's just better for overall damage output, even if your artifact luck isn't that great. Another thing I noticed is that Genshin precisely places banners so that it makes it really difficult to decide which ones you really want. They'll put a strong one with an also equally strong one, or they'll basically stack banners side by side so that even if you get the character on this banner, the next one is also really strong. So you're like, I kind of want that character too. And then it causes free-to-play players to no longer be free-to-play, because you can't get every character. So you either have to open up your wallet or just accept the fact that you're not going to get the new characters. And you'll have to wait till next year. And that's when all the hype is over. It's just not worth it anymore. All your friends got the new character except you, type of feeling, that fear of missing out. It just kind of sucks. Even if you do everything right, you complete your commissions, participate in the events, Spiral Abyss, complete exploration achievements, you're not able to get all the characters. And that's how Genshin kind of creates whales in a way. Another thing that I feel is important to cover is that the 5 stars in their constellations and their weapons, it's all really good. It feels like a worthwhile investment, because in the end, people can decide how they want to spend their money, and I feel like Genshin's a good way to do that, because you really notice the difference in your character's potential and damage when you invest more money. And it's just fun to see. Like, when I see C6 Zhonglis, it's crazy. They can heal, they do crazy damage, and it's just fun to watch. So for my conclusion, I feel like Genshin Impact has a great understanding of their game, which has led to the overall success of their brand and their image. Even though they've only been out for like less than 3 years, they are pretty successful. They know what's up. They know how their target market functions. They got everything in the bag. While you don't need 5 stars to beat the game, they are useful in completing commissions and the Abyss much faster, and are more convenient to pick up compared to 4 stars. When you look at scaling, there isn't much of a difference, but when it comes to overall aesthetic, I feel like 5 stars really hit it when it comes to design, and personally, I like my 5 stars better than my 4 stars. I still love Thoma, but just getting Alhaitham and Child, they're just much cooler. Their abilities feel better. There's not really much of a skill difference or any type of strategy I have to do. I just do damage, and it's a lot. So that's all. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you at the next one.